always, and she posted this article, Montreal, in Canada, Montreal, Quebec, Canada, is officially banning pit bulls. Those already in the city must be muzzled, sterilized, and microchipped.
Dang.
Yes, text her.
Willow is awesome.
Yes, Willow is awesome. But we're talking about pit bulls now. And when Willow has an attitude, she looks like one. Her eyes go down and she sometimes even growls. But,
and still looks cute.
I used to have pit bulls.
Yes, you did.
I had a couple, and I had one, her name was Gypsy, and she was like a real pit bull, and she was beautiful, and I love her, and to this day I think about her. William and Sky in diapers used to be able to lay on her, pull on her ears, abuse her, ride on her like a horse, and she would just lay there like, they are driving me nuts. But she did not have a bad temperament.
Same thing with I had a Rottweiler child baby.
Yes.
And she had a beautiful
Another
temperament.
texter?
Yes. Yes, text.
It is double, so it's $10.
Okay.
She's also smart. That is courage. Guys, keep telling me that it is double. My dad will give me double the money.
No, your dad ain't. No, your grandmama's the one that's paying you, not your father. Give it up for paying it forward. So, pit bulls.
Pit bulls.
Yes, we got to stay on the subject now. Pit bulls. I used to have pit bulls. But then something happened, and it was called the dawn of technology, where everything you see on YouTube, everything you see on the internet now, I have seen some of the most horrific things ever with pit bulls.
Done or have done too?
No, done.
The dog's done.
There was one funny video, right, on YouTube where it's like a video of a barbershop and everybody's just sitting there chilling, and then the guy, he gets up, he gets his stuff taken off, and then he walks out the door, and it's a big glass door, so a storefront door. You see him walk out. About 3 seconds, he comes shooting back into the door, and then you see this little white figure chasing him, and he runs and jumps right on the table where clippers and sprays and everything is, kicks us up, and he's jumped up there, and there's a pit bull. So they are trying. One guy, of course, a big dude, had to be like 6 foot something, looked like he was about a good 300 pounds. He started swinging at the pit bull like he was fighting a dude.
Yeah.
And that pit bull was on him like nobody's business.
There wasn't enough systems.
It wasn't enough to stop it. They sprayed water on him. They kicked it. He just kept latching onto the arm. What happened was he latched onto the arm and shook, and the guy fell over. And then he locked onto the arm again. They kicked him off and got him off, pulled him off even by his legs and his tail. As soon as the dog got loose, went right back to that same arm.
That guy is lucky the dog didn't grab around the throat.
Right, but you know what saved him was the storefront window. The dog looked out the window and saw a car go by, and I don't know if the dog thought it was an animal or something, but it shot right for the door, ran out the door, and then went, and then the video ends. Right, so we don't know how it ended. I hope they killed it and put that dog down though.
I just think the dog just didn't know better.
Right, the dog didn't know better, but to hell with what the dog knows. You have to put safety first.
I think that even if the dog gets put down, the owner should be fined for it.
Yes, and not only should the owner be fined for it, there should be no pit bulls, period.
Right.
Not in inner cities. Definitely.
Not at all.
Too crowded.
Unless there's a reason, unless it's a working dog.
Rural
And
communities, yeah, I can see it. You got big, wide open space for that dog to travel.
Wherever if wolves and mountain lions are out and about around those things, then I'm okay with a pit bull being out there. That's about it.
That's what I mean.
Yes, text her.
There's actually 2 texts. Sorry. Okay. See, the pit bulls are always
depicted as being
vicious, just like all police. It's about training and the owner's responsibility.
So, and that's the same way. The same way they look at that animal being vicious is the way they look at black men, because they always talking about we big gorillas. We always wild like a lion. They always talk as us like we are animals. So please.
It is about training and the owner's responsibility, but here's the problem, even with when you train a pit bull and you're not abusive to him and you're not training a dog to fight. I have 2 chihuahuas. Teacup chihuahuas. If my teacup chihuahua gets mad at one of the kids and attacks them, I can just jump and restrain the chihuahua.
The kid could
restrain the chihuahua. When a pit bull gets angry and past that point, it takes so much more and so much damage potentially can be done before that dog is over with. And a lot of times they have to be shot before they stop.
Not only do they have to be shot, that once it dies, they still have to like break its jaw to get it off whatever it was stuck on.
Yeah.
Right.
They got that locked jaw.
There was a video in Boston. There was a video in Boston where a dog was.
Who is that?
There was a video in Boston where a dog was being attacked by another dog. It was like a poodle, not a poodle. What's the long, like the hot dog dogs?
Dachshund.
No, it wasn't one of those.
Well, that's the hot dog.
Beagle. No, a beagle. It was a beagle. And the dog had this beagle. There was a crowd of people. They were hitting the dog with sticks. They were kicking the pit bull. They were kicking the pit bull. They were doing everything they possibly could to the dog, and the dog would not stop. No matter what they tried, it would not stop.
There was a crowd of maybe 15 people.
Right.
Yeah, I remember.
And the woman was trying to separate the dog from getting in trouble. What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick 5-minute break because apparently we have pit bulls in the house. We will be right back on the 5 o'clock shadow.
Alright.
Stop that and that, please. Apparently we have pit bulls in the house. We will be right back on the 5 o'clock shadow.